Well, good Easter Sunday, everybody, and thanks for being here on the Tide Deck. I hope everybody had a great Holy Week and Maundy Thursday and Good Friday and Easter Even and now Easter Day, and tomorrow's Easter Monday. A lot of people off having nice long weekends, but a lot of people aren't off. I wish they were. The Easter ought to be a holiday, an off holiday where everybody gets off either Good Friday or Easter Monday, period. End of story. Well, anyway, a lot of news out of Alabama. Coach Nate Oats has apparently gotten a new contract deal to be the head men's basketball coach. He's going to be ranked in the top 5, 6, or 7 guys that are coaching the game of basketball today. And it looks like Alabama's locked in Coach Oats for another few years. And he's done a terrific job at Alabama. I know he wants to win a championship there. And it looks like he is hell-bent on doing that because he's made continuous comments about the type of game that they need to readapt to and the type of player that it might take to readapt to the more stronger physical type of basketball that teams like Michigan and Arizona and UConn and folks like that are playing. And I'm good with that. I like his style and the scoring that they do, but they just didn't play great defense to me until later in the year, which I thought was a lot better. But they do have to get physical, and hopefully they can get some players that can stand up to the punishment and not get hurt every other week and miss games like what happened this past year. It's going to be Michigan and UConn tomorrow night. It ought to be a great game. You can't help but go for Michigan after what they did to Arizona. But you never know in basketball. All it takes is for a team to be hot and the other team to be missing their shots, and all of a sudden the team that you thought was the favorite is in for a battle or they get beat. And that could happen tomorrow night because UConn is definitely a well-coached team and they've got a lot of skill at their disposal, and it ought to be a good game. It ought to be a really good game. Alabama's A-Day game is next weekend, and that's just going to be interesting. Of course, we've got the quarterback battle. But I don't know why Alabama can't play 2 quarterbacks. It sounds like both guys, Russell and Austin Mack, are capable of getting the job done, and we're locked into this one guy win the job type thing. And I don't have a bit of a problem with Alabama going with 2 quarterbacks this year. I think we've got 2 guys that can get the job done. And then we've got some, Sadarian Morgan is getting a lot of praise. The defense is getting a lot of praise. But it's not long. I think it's 22 weeks now until Alabama kicks off the season against East Carolina. We'll talk to you next week. Take care.